Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, if you watched the Harry video, you know we're doing something different today on Mystical Fortunes Tarot. We are using a plain old deck of cards and a child's card game. We all learned this in childhood of solitaire to do fortune telling. Cards are very mystical and they're a calendar. They're the seasons of life. So we are asking if you haven't watched, I'll just quickly retell the rules a little bit. So we're going to play solitaire and we're going to put in a yes or no question to the cards. It has to be a yes or no question. So, you know, if you have to word your question around yes or no. Now, we just asked if Harry spent Christmas in the UK without Meghan, and I'm not going to do any spoiler alerts. You have to go back and look at that. And so now we're going to ask the cards, did Meghan spend Christmas with the children? Did Meghan spend Christmas with the children? That's what I'm going to ask. Did Meghan, because that would clear up a lot of questions, wouldn't it? Did Meghan spend Christmas with the children? Did Meghan spend Christmas with the children she presents as Archie and Lily? Did Meghan spend Christmas with the children? Did Meghan spend Christmas with the children? Did Meghan spend Christmas with the children? With the children that we consider, the cards know, the universe knows who I'm talking about. All right, so now we put out our cards. I got to remember this time to leave space to put the cards up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, I played solitaire for hours with my grandparents. Hours and hours. Okay. I remember to squish these up a bit. Now, when we look for aces, red is yes, black is no. Oh, we already have an ace. Look at that. That we can play right away. So the answer is yes. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So let's play our game. Let's see what's going on. Let's turn over our cards. Oh, yes, but no. And we have a 2 and a 3. Yikes. Betrayal. Heartbreak. Wow, she has more cards than Harry did. Queen. Jack. So there. All right. Wow. So yes, but there was some betrayal. Maybe yes, but not all the time. Let's continue. Let's play. 6, 3 of hearts, and you only go through the deck once. So if we don't get a 2 right away, that 3 is gone. Queen. Oh, look at that, 2. But look, unless we can play this queen, that 3 is, no, I think that 3 is done. Oh, ace. I'm going to say yes, but it looks like she was also with a friend, 2 of cups. And I'm going to say there was some trouble with the kids and there was some betrayal. And she, ace of pentacles here, ace of diamonds, could be that she had to pay, maybe she had to pay babysitter, nanny. Let's keep playing. 7. King. Now, when I've played, and I've always taught, if you have 2, you always take the line with the most cards because you want to get those cards turned over. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. And you can't cheat on this. Now I can't go back and look and see what's behind there. You're guided. To do that would frustrate the system. You just go with your first instinct. 4, 2. Oh, and there's the 4. And so 2 of Pentacles. Balancing the books, having to pay. Oh, there's the Jack of Hearts. 5, 10, 7. Oh, ace. So she did get all 4 aces. But hers are a little bit different than Harry's. Hers end with a no and a burden. So I'm going to say yes, and then something went wrong. There was some kind of betrayal. I'm going to say she may have had to hire more nannies, or it was a real balancing act. And then no. 3. Yeah, there's making plans. 10, King, 5 of diamonds, no. Queen, Jack, 4 of hearts, no. 8, and then 7, 5, 4, Joker, how did the Jokers end up? 10, and now I'm going to take this pile because this has more unturned cards. Joker, 3 Jokers in a row. 3, 8, top of the 9, 6. No, that's it. It stops. Okay, and last one is a 10, and we can move this 9 over. Let's see, King. We don't have a red queen. Okay, just double checking. We don't have a 2. Didn't go up to 6, 5, 3. Is there a 4 on here? No. And look at, both of them ended with a Joker. Are they both joking us? Are they both jesters? But it looks like the answer is yes, because we have a yes, but something happened and then it turned into a no. And here's the burden, the betrayal. Perhaps Harry was supposed to pick him up and he didn't because he was in the UK. Here she had to make other plans. She had to juggle and make other plans. And then they were too much of a burden, and so no. So I'm going to say, and these are all very small cards, so I'm going to say perhaps it was too much for her, or perhaps they spent with their mother. But let's count the piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, she did not. And look, it even ended on a black ace. This overrides yes or no aces. Yes or no aces are just so you can tell the story of what happened. But at the end of the day, that you count the ones that are on top. Even is yes, odd means no. So it looks like she wanted to spend the Christmas with the kids. Something happened. There was some kind of betrayal, juggling costs and whatnot, and then ended up with a no. No. I'm going to say that perhaps if she had a friend, perhaps he didn't want to spend it with children, or perhaps they weren't available to her, would have been at an extra cost. But no, she did not spend the Christmas holidays with her children. And that's how, look at, that we can ask yes and no questions all day long and just continue the game. Now, some people have asked, can you play this on a computer? Or yeah, well, of course you can, but it's when you have the cards in your hand, you get the energy and whatnot going. So it's a little bit better. But if you're in a pinch, sure, you can play along. So I'm going to say that she wanted to, but then she was with her sweetie pie, and then troubles started, and then she had to make other arrangements, and then the answer was no. The kids went off somewhere. All right, I'm really enjoying this. And they both had the Joker as the last card, and that just kind of tells me that things are very fluid with these two right now. Things are very changeable and mysterious and secretive. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.